Comprehension expression 5 out of 10. The iPhone 5 is hardly a great leap forward. Before you read, discuss these questions. What is a smartphone? How is it different from an ordinary mobile phone? Have you got either a mobile phone or a smartphone? What brand is it? What sort of operating system does it use? What can you do with it? How often do you use it? Are you satisfied with your phone, or do you want a better one? What would you like the better phone to do? The article. Some hilarious videos doing the rounds on the internet show people pretending to take photos with invisible iPhones and hold conversations on them. These spoofs are meant to poke fun at Apple and its legion of fans, but the very notion that the firm could produce a see-through phone also highlights how closely its brand has become associated with revolutionary innovations. What a pity, then, that the iPhone 5, which was unveiled on September the 12th, fails to live up to that hard-won reputation. The device is thinner than its predecessors, it has a bigger screen and boasts connectivity to super-fast 4G wireless networks, but it now competes against impressive offerings from the likes of South Korea's Samsung and other rivals who are constantly churning out snazzier, super-thin handsets of their own with stunning displays. They are unlikely to lose much sleep because of the incremental changes made to the iPhone 5. This is a high-stakes game for Apple, whose phone business still accounts for more than half of its revenues. These are not about to plummet. Hordes of folks still want to get their hands on smartphones. IHS, a research firm, reckons that next year global shipments of smartphones will exceed those of non-smart ones for the first time. But the iPhone is facing much stiffer competition from handsets using Google's popular Android operating system. According to IDC, another research firm, Android's share of smartphone sales rose from 24% in 2010 to 66% in the first half of this year. Apple's grew by 4 percentage points to 20% over the same period. The company still has an important advantage over its rivals in the form of its huge ecosystem of digital apps, 700,000 of which are now available in its online store, and cloud-based services such as iTunes, which is getting a revamp. And that advantage will be reinforced by the firm's new mobile operating system, iOS 6, which will power the iPhone 5 and a smaller iPad tablet computer Apple is expected to launch later this year. The system includes a new digital mapping app developed by Apple and a feature that allows users to store things such as digitized aircraft boarding passes and movie tickets. These and other offerings can be combined to make mobile commerce more seamless. The ability to tie digital stuff into the real world is becoming much more important for users, says Ian Fogg, an analyst at IHS. Indeed it is. But other firms such as Amazon, which is rumoured to have a smartphone in the works, and Google are busy beefing up their ecosystems of software and hardware too. So Apple will have to work harder to stay ahead of the pack or risk seeing some of its profits vanish like those imaginary phones. Exercises. Read the complete article quickly. Choose the best summary. Mark these statements as true or false. People expect that the Apple brand will produce new unexpected ideas. The iPhone 5 is a great step forward. Phones produced by Samsung and others are as good as the iPhone 5. Apple's phones generate more than 50% of Apple's business. IHS predicts that smartphones will soon outsell non-smartphones. Sales of phones using Android operating systems increased faster than sales of phones using Apple's operating system. Samsung have 700,000 digital apps and the iTunes Music Store. Apple's new mobile operating system will be used in the iPhone 5 and a smaller iPad tablet computer. Many people think that Amazon also has plans for a smartphone. Google will improve its range of software and hardware. Vocabulary. Find the words in the text with these meanings. Complete the words. Very funny. Short funny shows. Large group. Company name. New ideas. The ones which came before. Competitors. More attractive. Fall suddenly. Transformation. Improvement. Start to sell. Disappear. Phrases. Match these phrases from the text with the correct meaning. Discussion. Discuss the questions below. Give reasons for your opinions. How do you think that mobile phones will develop over the next 5 years? Which applications will be important on mobile phones? Do you expect that the Apple operating system or the Android system to be more popular?